Hello and welcome back to anyone watching. Today I decided to do my second talking video on this channel concerning a topic that has become increasingly important to me personally, and that is how to create high quality content as a musician without burning out and without selling out, and that on a regular basis. I made a couple of bullet points which I'd like to share, and I'll get right into it. First advice that I would give is to be sober and clear-minded. By that I mean, I'm talking from personal experience. If I'm sober, and interestingly also on days where I don't speak with a lot of people, I become more clear-minded. I get a clearer view on my own life, and that also influences the content choices that I make, and I think that's the first important thing to keep in mind. Also exercise, sleep properly, eat properly, things of that nature. So general self-care tips, if you will. Okay, second point would be to be emotionally invested in the content that you're making. I think while you're making a video, for example, it should spark some emotion in you. Whatever that may be, but if you're totally bored with what you're doing, or maybe think you're performing under your abilities, then maybe you should think about doing something else, or think about working on a different piece of content. So that's the second point. Next point is a big one, and that is time management. Personally, I do different formats here on YouTube. I do improvisations and covers, and also original music. And these different formats take different amounts of time to prepare for. So that is important to keep in mind. What format takes how long to prepare for, and how much time do you have to prepare or to practice in the course of a week, let's say. Time management. Then next point is to not be afraid to do more takes. When I'm filming, even this simple talking video, it's the fourth take that I'm doing, and covers and improvisations take even longer. So, but that's totally okay, because if you put the quality first, sometimes that requires more than just a couple of takes. So don't be afraid to do more takes, and do as much takes as it takes, basically, until you're satisfied with what you have produced. Do as many takes as it takes to get there. Next point is, and this is mainly for talking videos like this one, is to write a script before starting to film. Write a script of the points you want to present, and maybe in which order you want to present them as well. That also helps keeping organized, and especially for talking videos like this one. Then, as already mentioned in the title, my next point, or my next tip, would be to not be a sellout. By that I mean that your personal values and your personal integrity should always be more important than some trends, for example. So don't be a sellout, but on the other hand, still do look what is trending. You can find out what people are actually looking for, statistics on that, So what is trending? For example, on websites like answerthepublic.com was recommended to me in a book that I've recently read. I think I've also seen that recommendation somewhere online. But also you could see what is being recommended to you, and maybe take that as a form of inspiration. Okay, last couple of points is to have changing backgrounds. Next bullet point is to have changing backgrounds and also changing video formats. As I mentioned, I do mostly covers and improvisations, and also original music, and sometimes these talk-in videos as well, if I feel like I have anything important to share. So different video formats and also different video backgrounds. That is the point I want to make there. Different formats and different backgrounds. Then last 2 points is think about what time of day you are most productive, and try think about at what time in the day you are most productive, and try to create or produce your content at that time of day. And the last point I prepared for today for this video is to have an overall good sound and video quality, and that is also closely related to knowing how to use your equipment properly. So you don't have to have the most expensive camera or microphones, but know how to use your equipment most effectively, most proficiently, and know how to create high quality sound and video. Okay, this was all the information I have for today. This information might be helpful to anyone who is interested in content creation or needs further support or tips or insight. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Okay, this was... Okay, this were... Okay.